So Terrence Bud Crawford shows a picture of him with a gorilla. Terrence Bud Crawford says, "What 100 man, I knocked out a silverback a long time ago, and it took pictures with his babies. Huh? No problem. Right? It's just Bud Crawford with a gorilla. Ain't nothing. Right? Nothing. It's all right. Funny. Humor. Is it funny? Is it humor? Yes. Oh shit. You know, a lot of people talking about the 100 man could beat one gorilla. But Terrence Bud Crawford is joking. He's having a sense of humor. He's having fun. It's nothing against Bud. Damn, Bud is funny. He beat a gorilla. Now, all right, folks. Now, what about if this picture, but with Teofimo Lopez face? What would it be? What would everybody be saying? Let's say this. All right, see, this is Terrence Bud Crawford, y'all, right? But what about if it was Teofimo Lopez? What about if it was this? If it was this, folks. Boom. How about that? Huh? Is this the same picture? Will you consider this humor? Funny? Damn, Teofimo Lopez beat a gorilla? Let me know. Or somebody gonna come out here and act like a bitch and emotional and be like, look what Teofimo has posted, that he beat a gorilla. He's so racist. Are you gonna call Bud Crawford a coon? Or y'all gonna call Bud Crawford a coon? This is Bud Crawford beating a gorilla. How much would it be? Even Bud Crawford threw a banana at the gorilla. Huh? He's funny. You don't see no malice in it. Huh? Bud Crawford with the gorilla. Bud Crawford holding hands with Turkey Out Shake. We don't know what he's holding hands with Turkey Out Shake. He's taking pictures with gorillas, but it's nothing. See, here is all culture. Here is all thing. How much would have been Canelo Alvarez was holding hands with Turkey Out Shake? A bunch of people was doing videos about it. But no. But Bud could take pictures with gorillas, and Bud can actually say, I knocked out a silverback a long time ago and took pictures with his babies. Ladies and gentlemen, you know and I know, if this was Teofimo Lopez, ay Dios mío. Yo, Black Lives Matters, NAACP, Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, the Black Panthers, all will be marching. The Million Man March in Washington, D.C. They'll all be marching. They'll be looting your local inner cities. They'll be going to Foot Locker, on Walmart, Target. If this was Teofimo Lopez, these bitches will be crying to the WBO, sending messages. Adi Oladipo, whatever his name is, he'll be saying, oh my God, Turkey Out Shake, look at Teofimo Lopez. They'll be typing and tweeting to the WBO president, please strip him. If this was Teofimo Lopez, where's that same energy with Terrence Bud Crawford? Why they don't call him a coon? Why they don't call him a coon? That he hate thyself. E-man with the $5 super chat punch. When you think is next for Teo? I truly think it'll be Boots. I think that Boots will come around. I think that at this point, his team and Eddie Hearn maybe couldn't convince him before, but should convince him now. Like, yo, all the welterweights are having fights. Unless you don't get this money. See, Boots could get this in August. Boots could get back in the ring with Teofimo Lopez in August or September and get back in the ring in December. If everybody believes that Boots is going to be Teo and is going to be easy, right? So then Boots get this easy fight with all the money in the world, and then he fights the winner of Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios. Or he fights the winner of the Japanese fighter and Brian Norman Jr. Or he could go up. If Boots beat Teo And the storyline that could be in beating Tio from a brother, Boots Ennis were surpassed guys like maybe market-wise, Devin, Ryan, Tank. If Boots beat the crap out of Tio, where will Boots be? Everybody, Tio is recognizable, controversial, most accomplished. If Boots beat Tio, Boots Ennis will be the face of the culture. It's so much that Boots could gain by beating Tio. His resume will look apart. He'll be beating a fellow lineal champion. He'll be beating a guy because whether people like it or not, Teofimo Lopez is going to be a Hall of Fame. He'll be beating a future Hall of Famer. He's in his prime. He's smaller than you. Everything now, to be honest, is in the favor. The favorite is Boots is a favorite not only because he's just bigger. Everything coming to play. He'll be a favorite not only in the ring, but he'll be a favorite amongst his peers and people. He beats Teofimo Lopez, the whole culture will be celebrating. I truly think that good looking out. In the building. Boots scared of losing to Tio. Maybe that's what it is. Because if Boots lose to Tio, then that takeover is the takeover boxing. Tio beats Boots. And everybody gonna have to kiss his ass, including the culture. Because you won't, because put it, I'm gonna say like this. This is why they don't even want to, they don't even want to tamper with it. They don't want to tamper. Hold on, let me take this picture out. Let me take Bud Crawford messing with the gorilla. See, he's just messing with the gorilla. But if this was Tio, then they would be like Tio was messing with black people. See, here, Bud is messing with a gorilla, right? But if this was Tio, the gorilla, y'all would say that Teofimo Lopez is messing with black people. You see that? Am I lying? Am I lying, folks? Let me know if I'm lying. Let me know if I'm lying. Or if there's any brothers, just tell me the truth. You don't like what I'm saying. You may not like what I'm saying, but let's be real. Let's be honest. See right here, if it's Tio, he's messing with black people. But Bud is just being funny and being humorous with a gorilla. Let me know if I'm real fake. Let me know. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real. Here, Bud is just being funny, humorous, joking about him beating a gorilla. No racism at all, but this is Tio. They'll say that he's messing with black people. Black people would identify with the gorilla. Am I right or wrong? Come on now. Am I right or wrong? Yes, sir. Yep. Right? It looks like we got double standard. And this is what I mean. See? Look. And Tio is Latino from New York. He ain't no masa. This is the educate, and this is why I do this is why I talk about these things, because it's the double standard. It's the immature and the double standard that right now we will look at this, and everybody was looking at this. You go to Twitter, everybody looked at this as being humorous. They didn't identify that gorilla as black. They did not identify that gorilla as black. They identified the gorilla, being a silverback, being an animal. Nobody feels that this was a Uncle Tom, a Uncle Tom, I don't like black people, or he's going against himself. Nobody identified the gorilla as black. They identify a gorilla. But if this was Teofimo Lopez, the gorilla is no longer a silverback. It's no longer an animal. It's a black person. That's what they identified. This was Teofimo Lopez. Does it make sense? This makes the immaturity. See,